Hello, this is Jeff Malone. The X is silent here with a review of the January 19th, 2013 episode of Saturday Night Live, hosted by Jennifer Lawrence with musical guest The Lumineers. Onto the sketches. None of the sketches were quite made it into great territory. As for the good sketches, the cold opening, the Piers Morgan Tonight with the Lance Armstrong business and the Manti Te'o business and the Jodie Foster business was all great. I was like, oh my, it's a 2 for sketch. No, it's a 3 for sketch, so that was fun. And it didn't feel too overstuffed. The Bobby Moynihan as Manti Te'o was a pretty solid impression. I particularly enjoyed when he was recounting the story of his fake girlfriend telling him that she was dead, and he's one. I think the best line may have been, he's like, "Oh, do you need a ride to the funeral?" It was also great when Kate McKinnon as Jodie Foster said, "I'm 50," which was a quote of Jodie Foster's at the Golden Globes when she won her honorary award. And she was quoting Molly Shannon as her one of her SNL characters, Sally O'Malley. J-Law's monologue was pretty decent. Although she did zoom through a few lines that she should have slowed down for. The Hobbit sequels was decent. The most memorable moment from that, though, may have been the technical snafu where the screen froze. It was a pre-taped bit, and the video on the monitor froze, and you could hear the studio audience muttering and groaning. And I almost wondered if that was intentional, or if that was the joke that the Hobbit sequels are so long and so drawn out that they're even incorporating moments of the action just freezing, like it's a photograph or something. It's a film still, and we're going to give you some extra seconds or minutes to just appreciate this particular shot. The Johnny Two Tones diner with the fake rude waitresses was pretty good, but then you had the one actual rude waitress, a role that fit J-Law quite well. Unfortunately, the sketch was undercut a bit, or a lot, by the fizzled out ending. I was enjoying Jennifer being as cruel as she could be, and it needed more than just 2 minutes of that. So, a bit of a missed opportunity there, but enough good to keep it in the good category. Seth had a pretty solid night, despite that joke about the Mississippi Senate that I found unnecessarily mean. The Manti Te'o digs were pretty solid, not too mean. This fellow, he deserves to be made fun of, but so good job SNL at doing so, but not being any crueler about it than is warranted. And of course, secondhand news with Anthony Crispino was pretty good. And his report that Baltimore Ravens linebacker Daniel Ray Lewis, who is retiring after playing 17 seasons with no left foot, might just be my favorite secondhand news story of all time. And the Civil War letters, final sketch of the night was pretty good, particularly the Abe Lincoln checking the character played by Tim Robbins checking his pulse to note that he was dead, and then a tear dropping as he stared into the camera. Mediocre. Way too much mediocre in this episode. The Verismo by Starbucks. The Hunger Games news conference, which was just so stilted. Just, like everyone sat still the whole time. Yeah. And the Top Dog Chef, which was Top Dog Chef, that is, which, okay. B108 FM, the early morning Minnesota radio show, made its way back somehow. And it was bearable. And the Cinemax late night movie Danielle, which seemed good, but also like a missed opportunity. But it filled time well enough. Let's see what I have marked as down as a bad sketch. The Girlfriend's Talk Show, which wasn't irredeemably bad. It's just so blah. And as for the Lumineers, they were okay, I guess. Overall, I'd give this episode 3.5 plus out of 7 Jeffs. And yeah, I didn't hate it. Definitely didn't hate it. But I wish there was more to recommend about it, because I really like Jennifer Lawrence. This coming Saturday, we got another new episode with host Adam Levine and musical guest Kendrick Lamar. So I'll see you for that, and